check, check, check. You got it? Yeah, he's got it there. All right. Yeah, you got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a special treat for you right now. Mr. Reuben Bolton, who is also playing the role of Francis Scott Key, the author of the national anthem. So give him your attention, Mr. Francis Scott Key.
And thank you for the very flattering notice you have been pleased to take of me. Now, many people know that I wrote the Star-Spangled Banner to someone else's music, Adams and Liberty, which was written to Anacreon in Heaven. What most people don't know is it was the second set of words I wrote to that tune. This is the first, and if we have any veterans in the audience today to thank for defending our liberty, it is very much for you, for it was written in honor of Stephen Decatur Jr. and Charles Stewart upon their return from defeating the Barbary pirates off the coast of North Africa in 1805. When the warrior returns from the battle afar, to the home and the country he nobly defended, oh, let thanks to valor then gladden his ear, and loud be the joy that his perils are ended. In the full tide of song, let his fame roll along, to the feast flowing board let us gratefully throng, where mixed with the olive the laurel shall wave, and form a bright wreath for the brows of the brave. In conflict resist, lest each toil they endured, till their foes fled dismayed from the war's desolation. Then pale beamed the crescent, its splendor obscured by the light of the star-spangled flag of our nation, where each radiant star gleamed, a meteor of war, till the pirates' heads bowed to the stripes' victory roar. Now mixed with the olive the laurel shall wave, and form a bright wreath for the brows of the brave, and form a bright wreath for the brows of the brave. So that is the first song I wrote to Anacreon in Heaven, and whether you believe it or not, that is how it sounded 200 years ago. That was at least one version that was popular at that time. I'm just filling a little bit of time here while this next band sets up, and I thank you for staying around to hear them. Let me think what I should share next. Well, as you now know, I wrote two sets of words to that tune, Adams and Liberty. When new words are written to old music, it is called contrafactum. What's hard for people to believe these days is that the music I chose for my contrafactums, and I wrote several, was popular music in my time. It was what everyone was listening to. To illustrate, I have prepared for you a contrast. I have taken one of my 200-year-old poems and set it to a style of music which I understand to be quite popular today. Now, this is not a contrafactum, it is the opposite, so it is an factricon. I'm not well versed in performing in today's styles of music, please pardon me, but for the sake of education, for the children, I will endeavor to do my best. I was a lawyer, and I wrote many petitions of habeas corpus to a judge, requesting that a prisoner be brought before the court for their trial. This is one such, except it was frivolous. I wrote it to lighten the mood of a friend of mine. Without further ado, my petition for a habeas corpus. For a horse, well, a female horse, a male. To the Honorable Judge James Sewell Marshall, one of the judges of the county of Washington. May it please your honor to hear the petition of a poor man in a miserable condition who has come this cold night to beg that your honor will consider a case and take pity upon her. There's a mare in despair, and her case is an instance of a fairly well-groomed, now in need of assistance. Her master has turned her out in the street where the stones are too cold to lay down on her feet. entertainment for horses she sees everywhere, but alas, as it seems there is none for a mare. She has wandered about, cold, hungry, and weary, and she can't even get in the penitentiary, for the watchmen all swear it is more than they dare, or Mr. Eads either to put the mayor there. The mayor there, you see the watchmen in the jailer, they thought it was the mayor of the city, but it wasn't. It was a female horse, a mayor, not mayor, a mayor. May it please your honor to hear the petition of a poor man in a miserable condition who has come this cold night to beg that your honor will consider her case and take pity upon her. So she went to a lawyer to know just what to do, and she was told that she must come plead her case before you, that you an injunction or hay corps would grant, and if that means hay and corn, well, it is just what she wants, and such other relief to grant as your honor may think need, such as chops or oats for an old man to eat, with a trough full of these and a rack full of hay. Your petitioner will ever as in duty bound pray. Your petitioner therefore prays that your honor will not fail to send her to her stable and her master to jail. May it please your honor to hear the petition of a poor man in a miserable condition this night, to beg that your honor will consider her case and take pity upon her. Petition for habeas corpus. How are we doing back here, gentlemen? Are you ready? Are you ready? Close? Not close. Well, here's one written for the 4th of July, 180 years ago today. It is called Sunday School Celebration for the 4th of July, 1833. And I wrote it not in order that Sunday school may celebrate with it, but in celebration of Sunday school, in particular, the Mississippi Valley Enterprise undertaken by the American Sunday School Union, which set out to establish a Sunday school in every town and hovel between Pittsburgh and the Colorado Mountains. That was the frontier in my time. It is a statement of what a country can do, and I believe should do, when so blessed and given such great resources. Roll on the ladder, thy dark places are gleaming with light from on high, and the new risen ray on thy far distant mountains, and lo, now is beaming, and the nations awakened and hail the brightened day. Roll on in thy path till the radiance increasing, its noonday effulgence around the shouts cling, and thy people all join in hosannas unceasing to praise their Creator, Redeemer, and King. Sing all ye nations, sing all ye nations, the arm of the Lord is revealed in its power, revealed in its power, fulfilling His word. Thou shalt shine in that light till the beams of thy splendor the far wilds of the west shall exultingly see. Thou shalt join in that song, the loudest to render thy rapturous homage, fair land of the free. Fair land of the free, thou wast made to be ever a refuge and a home for the poor and oppressed, and thy welcome and blessing denied shall be never to the wanderer who flees to thy bosom for rest. Sing all ye nations, sing all ye nations, the arm of the Lord is revealed in its power, revealed in its power, fulfilling His word. Fair land of the free, the lamp thou hast lighted still sheds its pure luster on liberty's shrine, and the nations awaken, enlightened, united, to partake of thy bliss, in thy triumph to join. Fair land of the free, may that light that forever gives freedom and life pour its brightness on thee, shed around thee the light of salvation, and never the darkness in thee, thou fair land of the free. Shed around thee the light of salvation, and never the darkness in thee, thou fair land of the free. For the 4th of July, 1833. Well, while we're in a bit of an Irish mood, my family liked to vacation at the Mineral Springs of Western Virginia, which later became simply West Virginia. Once there, a rather exciting and emotional event happened concerning a pet bear, Bruin. I will not tell the entire story of Bruin, but having seen the events, I wrote a poem which introduced the song I'm planning to perform for you here in a moment. And a few nights later, the band at the resort had a concert, and they performed the poem and the song. Mr. Benjamin Judah, a performer of my day, did this, and he continued to use it for a few years in his concerts, but it has not been heard much since. So I present to you the song, at least, of the story of Bruin the bear. Oh, Bruin, no, that's not how that starts, that's the chorus. Oh, Bruin the bear, you were born in the wild. We chained you and tamed you and thought you were mild. You seem so content here, but now you got free. Oh, won't you come back and be tied to thy tree? Oh, Bruin, come back to thy chain, nor seek thy far home or the mountain again. For the mother that bore thee will know thee no more. Now, brother cubs, drive thee away from the door. Why would you return where you nightly must growl in hunger as through the dark forest you prowl, to fight the wild beasts for their hoard of sweet food, or spoil thy teeth cracking the nuts of the wood? What a life you have led since you happily were caught, and here to this sweet little valley were brought. Blessed waters thy drink, its rich dainties thy fare. What more could be wished for man, woman, or bear? It is true you are tied, but Bruin, you know it is all for your good that you are kept so. How many are here who would gladly agree to be tied to a tree could they fatten like thee? Oh, Bruin, come back to thy chain, nor seek thy far home or the mountain again. For the mother that bore thee will know thee no more. Now, brother cubs, drive thee away from the door. We tamed you and fed you, and now you are here. Your polite education engages our care. Your manners are mended, some clever things taught, but greater attainments are still to be sought. Carusi is here, and she'll teach you to dance, how to enter the ballroom and bow in advance to the ladies that sit in a beautiful row, each waiting to see if the bear'll be her beau. Then the Waltzin' Bruin think only of that, of a lady's bare arms in thy bare arms enwrapped. Her bearskin, thy bearskin shall touch. Oh, what bear can bear any pleasure with this to compare? Oh, Bruin, come back to thy chain, nor seek thy far home or the mountain again. For the mother that bore thee will know thee no more. Now, brother cubs, drive thee away from the door. Story of Bruin the bear. Thank you very much. It is time now for one of the most enjoyable parts.